Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the world of Akala. I'm your Dungeon Master, The Batch, and this is He is Risen, episode 25. I'm not going to check. Episode 25. We are 25 episodes into this campaign, and yes, they are still at level 5. They have not let me forget that.
Did you just check after saying you weren't going to check?
No, I didn't check. I was going to, but I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. I swear I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't open the window. I moved my mouse down there to open it, but I did not open it. Make me lose my train of thought. Bring up my notes here. I've got everyone.
We're still level 5.
Yes, you're still level 5. I've got everybody except.
What level were we again?
I think level 4 or 5, something like that.
I've got everyone except Josh with me here today. Everybody say hi.
Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Last time on He is Risen, we started off at the guild with Meryl returning from her training with Bartimus Reed, the mad scientist, artificer, gentleman, dwarf is the word I was looking for. Dwarf. She registered her new forms with the guild, and then you all went to Midhaven to finish working on the new Adventures Guild location there, the Direwolf Tavern, where Araneus tried carving his name in on the underside of, I believe it was the bar, and was caught by another worker who warned him.
It was the bar.
It was?
Yep.
Yeah. Who warned him not to let Van Stormshot catch him doing that, or else he would be in trouble. So you decided not to do that. After you finished, Van and Unley spoke with everybody, told you were going to get a bonus for working there. And you decided to stay there for dinner and discuss whether or not to go to the Plane of Shadow to help the hunters, the other people that had been captured, and to fight the masked individuals. And you decided to talk to the Royal Guard about the situation with the Cult of Blood before committing to anything. You went to Westwind, where Andor and Wynne spoke to a member of the Royal Guard who didn't really give much information because she didn't have any to give. She said that they were monitoring the situation, that they hadn't seen any activity from the cult. And the rest of the party was with Dash and Bolt in the stables, where Ford had told Leokron he owed him for 2 weeks of feed after you just left the horses there for weeks. But you prepaid for another 12 weeks for the horses to be there. In case you didn't need them and needed to leave them there. And after that, you decided to look at the quest board to see if any of the quests brought you near the Shadowfell. None of them did, but you decided to not go with the Shadowfell despite Araneus and Wynne wanting to, and instead to choose a quest, which you were in the process of discussing when we finished. It was looking like you were going to do you were going to take 2 quests. We have one where I don't even have the name of the village on the quest. I don't know why I did that. I did not. I will in a second. But the one where the church, the cursed church, and the village with the wolves. You were going to take both and do one and then do the other. That's where where the conversation was going. So we don't have Andor, but we do have everybody else. Is that the plan? Is that what you want to do? Do you want to do the church first? Do you want to do the wolves first? How do we want to do it? Because they are both in opposite directions, so I don't know which one you want to do first. I know which one
I was just reading one of the quests, and I was so confused for a moment because the one there from Luxalim the Faultless, when I was just looking at it, it looked like where my lifeline and my name is positioned, it looks like it says, learn what I need and retrieve Wynne. It looks like my name is... I was really confused for a moment until I realized that was just my...
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It looks like we've already retrieved you. We just got to take you back to there.
Yeah.
I noticed that too. Yeah, I love that.
So let's go return Wynne to
Yeah, let's retrieve
the
Wynne.
Mad Wizard.
Were we gonna go do the church first and then do the wolves?
I think that's what we had decided.
And I mean, even if the church is like several hours away, I mean, didn't you guys say that we have like horses and a carriage that we could use to speed up the journey?
Well, now it just says since when.
Since when?
Where did I say the church was? I don't remember. Hold on. Let me bring up the map.
Down and to the right.
Yeah, said it was several hours to like the right. Like, I don't know if you pull the map up again. I think you said it was like in this area.
I remember. It was in the lower class district, North Weldrake. So yeah, just a couple hours. I think, if I remember correctly, specifically, I was pointing there, but I didn't have a.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we're here, right?
Yes. Yep.
Yes, he said. He said it was over here somewhere to the right.
Yep. And then. Oh, whoops! That's not what I meant to do. Oh well, that worked anyway. And then the one with the wolves is about here. So it's a bit farther away. That would take. Let's see, that is. Take about, with the carriage, about a little less than half a day. So with the carriage, going to the church would probably only take like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I know which one I want you to do. I know which one I want you to do first because I know which one I've prepped for more.
Well, let's do that one.
I mean, I
what?
prepped for all of them. I know which one I'm super eager for you to do.
I want to do the wolves one, but I feel like we should wait for Josh to be here.
I say we do it without him. I mean, the other one.
The church.
The church, yeah.
Yeah, we can start there.
Okay.
Yeah, start at the church.
That doesn't really seem like something Araneus would really care about, but he's along for the ride.
Okay. All right. So it was the end of the day so you're taking both. Are you taking both of the quests now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I see those quests again, please?
Yes. Ooh, excuse me.
The hell was that?
It was a hiccup.
Was that it? Is that what that was?
If you say so.
Sorry, I'm just doing a... Alright. Thank you. That is not the right notes. That is my script for a video. On the right notes.
Oh, you're doing a video about our campaign?
No. I just happen to have it open in Word while I'm at the same time I have my notes open.
Oh. Almost shut the power bar off. That would have sucked.
Wrong button.
Yeah,
And we're done.
It's actually right next to me, so if my foot goes in the wrong spot, I shut everything over here off. I'm honestly surprised I haven't done that before. It's
Seems like
it's
a bad
been
place for that.
Well, it's the only way I can set everything up over here.
When I used to work at Samsung, I would sit with my feet stretched out in front of me, and directly in front of me, my my power strip was plugged in, and occasionally it would get caught between my feet, and whenever I would pull my feet back, I would unplug my power supply from the wall.
Oh god.
All the frickin' time.
When I used to work in the call center, I used to like stretch my legs out underneath the desk at the cubicle, and that's where like the power strip was. And I would literally like accidentally cut out in the middle of calls, and people would call back all pissed off because like I completely disconnected the call that we were on. It was like car dealers, so they were not patient.
Oh, jeez. Trying to find a village name
People are awful.
for where the cursed church is. I thought I had one on there, but I guess I did not. I like this one. We're gonna go with Alcethus.
No, it just says map to our village on back.
Yes, so Alcethus. I'll type that in Roll20.
Oh, it's not our village?
It's not our fault. I am disappointed in myself that took me more than half of a second to get.
It's okay.
Oh, gosh. Alright, so you're taking both the quests, and it's the end of the day, so are you gonna turn in for the night and start first thing in the morning, or do you want to make this an overnight trip? What do you want to do?
Let's. I might want to reset my spells.
I was thinking about turning in for the night.
Okay. That what everyone else wants to
agree.
do? Yeah, okay. I figured.
I would like to turn in for the night because I think it would be nice just to like reset like the long rest and everything.
Okay. So everyone who can change their spells in a long rest, if you haven't done that already in the last however many sessions we've had where you haven't been fighting, go ahead and take a look at your, see what you want to do to prepare your spells for the next day. You don't need to do another long rest because you've already done one, but go ahead and make sure all your spells are set how you want them.
I don't think I'm allowed to do that.
You are not. You are not a prepared caster.
Yeah, so I might just have to leave my stuff alone.
Yeah.
It's okay, I have Fireball, so we're good.
You have Fireball. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta go turn.
Yeah, get it.
Gotta go turn
Because
our
I'm
heater
a
up.
genie.
Yes. I gotta go turn our heater up. Give me 2 seconds. Oh.
Granted, I probably won't use Fireball.
There we go.
But I do have it.
Yep.
Okay,
Alrighty.
Let's swap out that for that, just in case.
Moonbeam. That sounds.
Alright, let me take a look here.
Could you use prestidigitation to soil Andor's pants right before he wakes up?
Oh, this should be perfect. Pretend you didn't hear that. I didn't look. I always treat to look for music before sessions. That's something I need to get better about doing.
A batch?
No.
Okay.
What?
I was just gonna say you should probably look for music before the session starts.
Yeah, I know. I knew you were gonna say that. But that one should be perfect for this. Okay. All right. So.
Is it supposed to be playing?
No, not
it's
yet.
Not.
Not yet.
Okay.
All right. So you go to the stables and you get your cart or your carriage. Did you have a cart? Oh, let me double check. 'Cause I actually do have this. I actually do have this. I have a folder specifically for your carriage. The folder is called Carriage and Cart.
How creative.
And the cart is... I actually have the cart full of feed for the horses. Says you have a carriage and cart and the 2 horses. Bolt and
I'm
dash.
assuming that feed is probably bad by now.
Well, yeah.
I mean, not really, because feed lasts a lot longer than people think, but...
Well, I mean, if you left it with... I don't even know how much... I don't even know how much feed you guys had. It wasn't in anybody's inventory. It might have been in Crex's inventory for all I know. Anyway, so you head out to Alcethus. You follow the directions on the back of the listing. You're making your way through the... let me bring the map back up. Back. So you would head down this main road here before going off on one of the side roads that would take you down to where Alcethus is. You follow the directions on the back, following... Does anybody have a map of this area? I can't remember if somebody got one before. I know you got maps. But did anybody ever get a map of Woodhurst? Or at least this area?
I think that might have been Andor.
I do not have a map of this area. I have a map of Cathelion.
I think I knew that.
You should know that. You gave it to me.
It was a long time ago. I'm pretty sure I knew
It was a while ago.
I'm pretty sure I knew that. Just for the sake of brevity, as Matt Mercer likes to say. I say that and then I stop talking because I had a brain freeze, or a brain fart. The directions on the back go by like landmarks and which way to go off of the main road and describe how to get there. You find your way there. And what do you do when you get there? So you get to this little village. There's as you're going down the road, you're passing other villages, and like usual in Woodhurst, it's a blend of people. You don't pass an elven village, you don't pass a dwarven village, you don't pass villages of just one type of people. It's all blended like everywhere else you see around. And as you're going through the district, people see your carriage and your cart. They see your fancy armor and your weapons, and some of them kind of look at. I say, well, fancy to them. This is the lower class district.
He must be royalty. Why do you say that?
And
he got shit on him.
They look at you not with disdain, but with some of them with a little bit of jealousy, some of them with some with disdain, but some with a little bit of jealousy that you look like you are better off than them. No one gives you any trouble as you pass through, and when you get to your destination of Alcethus, it's this small village that it has. It's not so much. It's not gated, but there is like a small fence that seems to go around the front part of the village. It's more.
Where's it again? Sorry, like on the map. I apologize.
Right about here.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's more decorative than anything. It's not like for security or keeping people out. It's white, but it's dirty. And it's got the fence encapsulates a couple of buildings, and you can see off in the distance, standing kind of tall above everything else is the church. And there are some houses around it. And it's a really small village. The church is not that big. It's roughly... I mean, it's maybe what you can tell from where you are, like 60 by 80 feet. It's a small church. So what do you do when you get to the village?
Go to the church?
You just go directly to the church?
Or should we ask around, like, here, like, the people first,
We
and then
should
go?
Yeah, we should ask people around the place
Ask them what?
about the church and the weird things
The
that's been going on
sickness.
in the church.
There is... Was there a sickness? Let me read. I thought it was just the thing was weeping. Oh, prisoners are getting sick. Statues are crying blood. That's right. Sounds like a curse. Or the stigmata.
Good, I could just cast a spell magic on it then.
Araneus has put like a cloth or something over his face.
I love it.
Put a cloth over your face?
Like over, like I'm wearing like a COVID mask.
Yeah, like...
But-
So, would you guys like to ask around, or do you want to go straight to the church? The guy at the church will probably have more answers.
Yeah, probably right.
It would be my thought would be just to go to the church.
Yeah, we can just...
Yeah, we can just go straight to the church.
Yeah, we'll just go straight to the church. If that's okay. If that...
All right, so you got this eclectic group walking through this tiny village. And there are some people walking around. You got a human, you got an elf, you see a tiefling, a halfling, and they all just kind of give you some side eye as you're walking through. And before you get to the church,
Does the halfling look familiar?
the halfling does not look familiar.
Okay.
As you're making your way through, someone does stop you. The tiefling, in fact, does stop. Kind of stands in front of you and says, "Did I say that?"
Huh?
It sounded like Sholly started to sing.
I did. Making my way.
Yeah, did I say that?
You said we were making our way over
I
there.
did. Okay, I was. Oh gosh, I'm gonna start falling into that trap now. But the tiefling
Try not to.
kind of stands in front of you and says, "You don't look like you're from here."
Very astute of you.
So, what are you doing in our village?
We're responding to a request for help from your church.
Do you
not want help?
Who sent the request?
I don't think that's really any of your concern, is it? But the church.
I mean, if you don't want our help, we'll leave.
What did they say was wrong?
Why does it matter? Are you involved with the city?
Well, I happen to be in charge of one of the councils.
Yeah, can I do an insight check for that bitch?
I was about to ask the same.
Yeah.
You can both do insight, yes. I only see one.
Missing Tyler's.
Yeah, Leokron, did
Tis
you roll?
loading. It's loading.
4.
Leokron and Meryl,
doesn't work.
You're not sure what to make of him. Araneus, he seems sincere but insecure.
Yeah, I kind of picked up on that anyway. Yeah, well, there was a request. We're responding to it. Who has the paper? Show him the paper.
I guess Wynne has it on her. She'll take it out of a pouch and unroll it and show him the quest request.
Oh, are you from
the quest request?
Are you from the guild?
Yes.
Yeah.
I told them not to send a request to the guild, that we'd handle it. Oh, they never listened to me.
I mean, again, if you don't want us here, we'll leave.
No, this just means I've just been outvoted.
How did you not know you were outvoted?
Well, it seems like they didn't want him to know if they were going around him.
Well, since you're not in charge, obviously, who is?
Speak with Ivan. He's probably at the church.
Okay,
All
bye.
right.
See you
Can
later.
you direct us to the church? Which direction?
He points to the very obvious tall building in the center of the village.
Excellent.
You
You didn't
remember?
have to say the very obvious building.
Well, do you remember before when I said that you see in the center of the village, standing tall above the other
Not
buildings?
really. I wasn't looking at that moment. But yeah.
Okay. That's why I said very
Yeah,
obvious.
we weren't listening to you, Batch. Make it more interesting.
I'm sorry.
I'm joking.
So you go to the church?
Well, yeah, that's where we were going in the first place until this little tiefling got in our way.
Alright. So you go to the church.
To the church we go.
Go to the church. Door's unlocked. You go in and you see there is an elven man sitting in one of the pews. Let me bring up the...
I put my hand in first, just to test. And then I walk in.
Oh, nothing happens to your hand.
Yeah, that's why I just walk in.
Okay. Let me bring you over to the church.
I don't know, they could be a weird... This is a weird place.
Alright. I don't have a token for the elven dude. Let me see if I have...
Do you have one for the tiefling?
I don't have one for the tiefling either. I could just copy one from the guild, but let me drag. I didn't.
You could also just use the free assets.
I could just use the free assets.
We're not going to notice.
I don't know why I didn't have you all in here before. But does everybody go in after Araneus just sticks his hand in and then walks in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to pull Ignis in for you. Okay. So you see an elven man. He's sitting in this pew right here. That showed up, right?
Did the tiefling say a name? I can't recall if he said a name. He said that would be...
Ivan.
Ivan. Alright. Wynne will call to him. Are you Ivan?
Yes, I'm Ivan. He's wearing like a priest, like a priest robe,
Robes,
like a pastor's vestments. I knew there was a word for it.
Good job.
Thank you. I'm proud of myself. He looks down at Meryl, standing on the floor next to him. Says, "Hi."
He looks up and says, "Oh, hi."
And he turns back to Wynne and says, "Yes, I'm Ivan. This is my church."
are you the one that posted the request for help at the guild?
I had one of my assistants do it, but yes, I was responsible for that posting. Against the wishes of many of our townsfolk.
Why against their wishes?
There are many people here, some louder voices than others, who would prefer we handle this issue internally in the village instead of asking for help outside of it, due to the nature of the issue. It seeming to be a curse. They don't want to bring other people in and maybe have it spread.
Well, how long have you been having this issue?
So the statues, the eyes of the statues started bleeding about 2 months ago, and our parishioners started getting sick. Yes, our parishioners started getting sick just a few days later, and about half of our village has fallen ill.
Has anything changed in the village around that time? Did you have any new people join the village or the church?
Well, most folks in the village attend the church. We had no new people come into town that I remember, but I'm not responsible for that information. That you'd want to speak with Serafina. She's in charge of. I mean, she's essentially the mayor of the village. We just our village isn't organized like that. We have councils, but her duties are essentially that of a mayor. But she would have that information. But
Have you
yes.
Have you made anybody angry in town?
There is one fellow that seems to take umbrage with my sermons from time to time, but I never considered him the type to do anything like
He
this.
carry a staff?
Huh?
Does he carry a staff? Or a wand? Or an orb?
Oh.
Does he look creepy? Like, does he wear like a wide brimmed pointy hat?
No, he's
Wynne's going to look at Araneus and just shake her head.
he's a tiefling fellow.
Can you describe this tiefling fellow?
Dark red skin, curly horns. He kind of makes this motion. Oh, sorry, can't see. Kind of makes this motion like they curl back and then forward.
Does that description match the tiefling we talked to?
Has a pointed beard. He doesn't have cloven hooves like a lot of tieflings have, but yes, that matches the description of the tiefling you spoke with outside.
It probably matches the description of all tieflings.
Pretty much.
How dare you be a tieflingist?
I was about to say,
although he does not carry a staff or an orb or any such thing, he has a pendant. It's a strange 5-pointed star, and the tiefling you spoke with outside did have a strange 5-pointed star pendant.
Can I make a religion check to know if I recognize that symbol from a religion?
Go for it.
Or even Arcana or History or any of those? Which one would you prefer?
It would be religion.
Okay.
Can we tell by the iconography around the church on
20.
what they do? Like what their god is or whatever?
This is a church. Well, let me handle Wynne first, and then I'll go there. So that is the 5-pointed star, and it's not like your typical pentagram star. It's I don't know if there's a special word for it, but it's like 5 lines coming out from a center point.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a specific word for that. But that is one of the symbols of Krugerrak. The god of goblins.
Huh, that's interesting. And
He's not a particularly nice god. He's not outright ruthless and evil, but he's usually worshipped by those who have some sort of revenge or vengeance on their mind.
Revengeance.
And this church is a church to whom?
Okay. This church has multiple symbols on along the walls of different gods and goddesses, but the biggest one is the symbol of Amma, Amma. That is the goddess of nature. The other ones are typically good gods, like Saber, the god of humans. Come on, Faunus, the god of elves. Elkanar, another elf god.
Hey, yeah.
Sorry, I'm checking who my deity is. Azith. It looks like.
Who?
Azith? This may not be one of your deities. I may have chosen one that isn't in your pantheon.
Oh, okay.
Which I would have to figure out who your gods are in this world.
What is it the god of?
Let me look it up. I forget.
Oh.
Let's see.
God of the Sea?
The High One, the Lord of Spellcraft, the First Magister.
So
You
that
pay homage to Azith outside from wizards. So it's kind of the magic wizard deity.
that would be there is an elven goddess named Laslin Amatrior, who is the goddess of arcane magic.
All right, we'll go with that one. How do you spell that?
Drop it right in there.
All right, that will be Wynne's deity then.
Okay.
All right, so would Wynne know from that roll or making a new roll or whatever if this
Krugerrak?
yes, sorry, let me just close this other Word document because I keep opening it instead. Go to your game notes. Yeah, if this Krugerrak has any beef with these deities.
Not that you know of.
Beef.
Not that you know of. No specific issue with them. Krugerok is if we're talking alignments. If I'm to describe it in out of game terms, Krugerok is neutral. And the gods that this church has symbols of are good, so he doesn't really have issues with any of them.
Okay. Wynne will ask, do you mind if I cast a spell in here? It's just to see if there's been anything magical cast on these statues. You may have already done this, but I would just like to check for myself.
We have done, and there does appear to be something magical about the statues. The source of the exact nature of which we don't know, but feel free to do so yourself.
Alright, I want to cast Detect Magic and walk up to each statue.
There is a faint aura around each of the statues, and they are affected by necromancy magic.
Okay.
Wynne is going to look over to the priest with some concern and say, these have necromancy magic on them.
Necromancy.
Yes.
I could cast Dispel Magic on and end the effect of any necromancy spells, if that would work.
Oh, question. Are the statues currently crying blood or no?
Yes. There is a small trail of blood coming out of each of the eyes on the statues.
Can we take a sample of it?
Sure. Do you have anything to put the blood in?
I'm sure I could find something.
Andor's mouth.
Andor's mouth.
I don't know. Would I happen to have in my component pouch like an empty vial or something? Or
Sure, you can have a tiny little like test tube sized. Yeah, that's fine. Just something super small. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could detect if there's evil or good if you want me to.
Wynne, what is your passive perception?
14.
After you move yourself to what statue you're at.
I would have started here and moved around, so I would have ended at this one.
And that's the one you're taking the sample from?
Yes.
Okay. After you take the sample, as you start to look away, out of the corner of your eye, you swear you see the statue blink at you.
Do I see that?
Was anybody watching me that could have seen that?
Oh wait. Oh my god.
Was anybody watching her?
My passive perception is 13, so probably not.
My passive is 18, so probably.
Well, I was just talking to the priest, so it's possible people were looking at me as I was talking.
Yeah, I know I didn't move my icon, but I will.
I also just let you know that I can cast Detect Evil and Good. So maybe I
Right.
was looking at you, but I don't think I would have noticed the statue anyway.
Let me see.
Like I said, I can cast Dispel Magic. That might end it.
So you just have
but-
Andor and meet up here.
Oh, I can cast Identify on the statue. And I should learn what spells are affecting it. Okay, I'm gonna look over at Leokron and say, did you see that? I thought I just saw the statue blink.
Oh, and I don't know if you can tell from the
I hope I did see.
from the graphic, but they're I should have described the statues. They're angel statues, and they're holding a sword out in front of them, holding the hilt with the sword going down, touching the ground. My bad for not describing the statues. But Leokron, you weren't up there when you moved up there after I said that.
I said I know I was back there, but I would have moved. I just forgot to move my icon.
Yeah.
If it's a dud, it's a dud. I don't mind.
All right. Yeah, you saw it.
Okay. Did I actually see it blink?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would have been like, oh god, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna turn back to the statue in front of me. I'll put my hand on the hands holding the hilt of the sword and cast Identify, which does take a whole minute. Where are you?
And I
There you
assume
are.
while you're casting Identify, Meryl is coming up behind you, going on about how she can cast Dispel Magic.
Yeah.
Do you want to try it on the angel in the top right?
Well, that's not
Huh.
how it works with that spell. Here you go.
I just realized Identify has a material component with a gold cost. Do you have a pearl worth at least 100 gold?
I do. I made sure to buy it when I was buying my initial.
Ah, okay. Choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it's a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has. If any, you learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. If you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them.
So now the issue would be if this is an object or a living creature.
Alright, this is not to the letter of the spell, but it's to the spirit of the spell. You learn that this is this is a statue that has been given some semblance of animated life. And it is it how do I word? I'm trying to think of a way to word this without sounding.
Well, it says that I know
gamey.
what the spell is, so I would know what spell has been cast on it to give it.
It's not a spell. That's why I'm saying it's not to the letter of the spell. It's to the spirit of the spell.
So how is it? Well, but it's radiating. It's radiating necromancy magic.
Well, yeah, you can have necromancy magic. That's not a spell.
Could be an ability.
Or just a magical effect.
Yeah.
True. But
you learn that it is an object that's been given animated life, that has the ability to cause sickness in those around it. Those are the properties of it that you learn through Identify.
all right, I will say to the priest, I will say to the priest, something or someone has given these statues some life, some form of animation life of some sort. And they are what is making your parishioners, they are what, English, Libby. They are the cause of the sickness in your parishioners. They are radiating sickness.
Well, who could it be? And how do we stop it?
I'm gonna look to Meryl. You said you can cast a spell magic?
Yeah. If I actually get to the center here, I should be able to hit this entire church, actually.
Well, do you have any magic on the church that you do not want to have dispelled?
Well, it only targets one specific effect, so it wouldn't affect any other magic.
Okay, question. Would Meryl have to know the exact effect to be able to dispel it, Batch, or...
No, but Dispel Magic
but if
only
it's on
works...
the creatures.
Dispel Magic, it only ends a spell. And they are...
Or magical effect.
No, it says you choose one creature, object, or magical effect. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, hold on. Let me see. What do I have? Okay. Can I make some sort of knowledge check to see if I've come across this in my studies or travels to know what can be done for this?
Make a history check.
I don't care how big the room is. I cast Fireball.
Or the fact that this building is made of wood. You have not come across anything specifically like this before. You have heard of animated objects, but nothing that was the source of necromancy. Usually it's transmutation. Yeah.
Since I'm proficient in Arcana, could I also do a check for it? Just to see if I have heard of it before?
Sure.
Nope.
I'll give you a similar answer. You've heard of animated objects before, but you're not. You would have knowledges of the different schools of magic, being proficient in Arcana. So yeah, you haven't heard of one from necromancy.
Would I think that destroying the statues help?
I mean, removing them.
You think it couldn't hurt?
Hey,
Before-
Mr. Man, Ivan, I think. Do you mind if I destroy one of the statues to see if that helps? Which one's your least favorite?
We've had these statues for over a century. They are part of this church.
Okay. That wasn't the question I asked. Which one's your least favorite?
I cherish all of them.
Yeah, but you know there's one that's got like a mark or something somewhere that you know about that you really don't like.
While Araneus is trying to figure out which one the priest doesn't like, Wynne's going to look at the statue and ask the statue, "Can you speak?" I know you have life. Continue, Araneus, arguing with the priest while you're...
Also, if the statue does respond in a language that Wynne doesn't understand, I might.
Well,
Or I might.
good thing I can cast this.
The statue... Well, what language were you speaking, first of all? Common?
Common.
The statue responds in common. Yes, I can speak. And Ivan looks utterly shocked.
I think everybody looks shocked a little bit.
Kramkyl's eyes are going to be huge.
What in the Elganar?
All right, I'm coming over here.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Precognition.
Oh, well, that's probably a smart move.
Hello, statue.
Okay, Wynne will take a step back and to ask the statue, "Who gave you life?"
My master.
And
Oh.
who is your master?
Yeah, no, that's creepy.
My master
Yeah, but Wynne's not going to show.
is the powerful one. The great one.
Can you give me the name of your master?
You hear a scratching, creaking sound as the angel statue leans its head forward and says, "No."
All right, Ivan, I'm assuming this one is your least favorite. And I just cast Eldritch Blast at it.
Oh, come on.
Well, shit. It's time to roll for initiative.
I'm trying to have a civil conversation with this evil statue.
It creeped me out. I don't like it. I'm attacking it. There's 3 others.
No, mine will have +5. But 25.
Where's
Oh,
the
I forgot.
freaking...
Oh, you don't have the tracker up.
I have it up now. It looks weird for some reason.
Oh, there it is.
No, I guess it helps if I actually had my token selected. Let me get myself in there, and then I will change the number.
Meryl, you got a 25. Damn.
Yeah.
No, I want to make you a 12. There we go.
Oh,
Leokron,
I guess I can do
Meryl,
that too.
Add Kramkyl. Kramkyl got a 10. Okay, Wynne and Araneus, who's going first? To the two of you.
My dex is a 15. What's yours?
Same. I'll let you choose.
You can go first.
Okay.
Leokron and Kramkyl, who's going first? To the two of you.
I'll go first.
Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
And did I get the blast off?
Yeah, I'll let you get that off.
Now keep in mind, Araneus, there are 3 other frickin' statues that are probably going to come after us now. And we're
That's
not going to
fine,
get any
they're just
answers.
statues. It scared me, okay? I liked it at first, and then it started talking creepily.
Wynne is not pleased.
Alright. So did you
Are
roll
you going to
your...
put Ivan? Are you going to put Ivan in the turn order?
I am not. Ivan is not in the turn order. He is a simple man.
He's going to cower behind.
Yes. And you might have to protect him.
Probably going to.
Yeah. You roll the 12 and an 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those both impact the statue, but fail to blow off any chunks.
Kind of what I figured.
All right, Meryl, you are up.
First, I'm going to go here. And I'm going to cast Moonbeam on this one.
Moonbeam.
Yeah, Moonbeam.
Oh, I should probably close that. Okay. All right. Concentration up to a minute.
Yes, that drops concentration on precognition, but it's worth it.
Silver beam of pale light. 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder. Centered upon the range and the creature enters. There for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. It is engulfed in ghostly flame. So con save on its turn, which is about to come up. Okay. Okay.
And it repels if it's a shapeshifter or whatever.
Technically, it also entered the area for the first time as well. It says on a turn, not its turn. On that spot. So technically, it would make a con save now as well.
Well, it says or starts its turn there. So I think the starts its turn there would...
So both?
I don't think it's entering the area because it's... That'd be like if it used a reaction.
It wasn't there
to move.
before.
Well, it did not enter the moonbeam. The moonbeam was created on top of it.
I think
so it's going to be starting its turn in the moonbeam. So it's either it moves into it or it starts its turn.
Yeah, I think that's for
There's that word there called or that is one or the other.
I think that's for like if it uses a reaction to move. Or somehow moves off turn.
I was just trying to get more damage on.
Yeah, I know. Alright. Are you using a bonus action?
Bonus action. What can I do with bonus action? Produce flame. Yeah, I'll make sure it's not... Okay, yeah, I'll cast Produce Flame. As a bonus action. This is a bonus action. Oh wait, where's that? Yeah, it's a bonus action spell. So produce flame.
I meant to draw a circle.
What the hell is?
I meant to draw a circle.
That's
That's supposed to be the moonbeam.
Just.
Oh, I deleted the angel.
That's
what
a-
the fuck?
That's a. Oh. By statue.
My statue.
There we go. That's the moonbeam. Okay. So you cast Produce Flame?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, let me first do this.
I don't like it.
Just putting their health bars up. Okay. So con save for that angel statue.
Yep. Make sure.
11.
Oh, that definitely fails.
Alright, so that's 2d10 unless you cast it at a higher level.
That's 16. Radiant.
16 radiant damage, nice.
Would that identify that I cast? Would I have learned any weaknesses that these statues may have?
No. Alright. So... the church ceiling is on the sides. It's about 10 or 12 feet high, and then towards the middle it goes up to about 20 feet. So these statues, let me see what range I've got here. 60 feet. Start to fly in. 15. And they're about 10 feet off the ground. This one goes straight up. So it's about 15 feet off the ground. Let me put that on here so I don't forget. 15, 10, 10. All right. Meryl, I need a dexterity saving throw. So a beam of radiant energy comes down, crashing through the ceiling of the church, making a big hole, and starts to come down on you, but you're able to dodge out of the way. Araneus, dexterity saving throw. Same thing, except it hits you for 14 radiant damage.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Yeah, that rolled high.
That was a good roll.
Yeah.
That's almost half my health.
Wynne, I need a dexterity
That's
saving.
squishy.
You need a dexterity saving throw from you. Oh, I didn't loop the music. Beam of radiance comes crashing through the roof, and you dodge out of the way. And last
With a
one's
little flip and a little twirl, it looks like.
last one's gonna come down on to Toughest looking one there is Leokron, so it's going to come down on Leokron. Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, don't let Andor hear that.
Oh. It's his strength saving throw.
Oh, and this one's
That's
going to
good.
move out of the moonbeam and then go... gonna go
You said dex or strength?
Dex.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna go up 15 feet and then move there. So that statue is not next to you, Leokron. It is up 15 feet.
Okay, I got a 19.
And you're fine. You dodge out of the way.
Nice.
All right. Next up is Andor. Andor,
He hits.
he's
he
gonna
hits things.
he's gonna have to grow. And how tall is he if he grows? So he grows to large size. So that's gonna be about double his height. That thing's 15 feet off the ground, and he's got a great sword, great axe. Why can't I remember what he's got? He's got a great axe. Oh, he's got both, that's why. Why does he still have the great sword? He didn't sell the great sword?
Who knows?
I thought he sold the great sword. Oh well. He's got a great axe. I think if he grows, he could probably reach that angel statue swinging the great axe. So we're gonna have him grow. What's that?
He should have a 10-foot range reach if he grows, right? So
Does his reach increase?
when you become large, I'm pretty sure your reach increases to 10 feet.
I don't think his reach increases.
But regardless, he's 10 feet tall, right, or something?
Right? Yeah, he's like twice his height, so he's like freaking 12,
12
feet
feet
tall.
tall.
Yeah, so you should be able to reach him. Yeah, you should be able to reach it. So Andor, he's got 2 attacks, so we're gonna do 1. That's just gonna hit. And that one's gonna fail. Oh, but he has the Gray's Weapon Mastery property, so that still is going to do 3 damage. Gray's Weapon Mastery property, if you miss, you still do your modifier damage. And I'm trying very hard to remember weapon masteries. So that's move, bonus, and action for Andor. Araneus, you're up.
Alright. I am going to see, is this one in the air or on the ground?
In the air. 15 feet.
And how 15 feet?
Yeah.
And you said the walls are 20 feet? Or the ceiling is 20 feet to where I am now?
It starts on the sides around 10 to 15 feet. So like starts about 10 feet. And then as you go towards the middle, it goes to 20.
Okay. I'm gonna run up the wall
Okay.
and be on the ceiling roughly about where I am. Well, roughly about where I am now. So I'm on the ceiling and I'm
Okay.
going to shoot down onto this one
Okay.
by Eldritch Blast.
Yep, that both of those beams crash into the statue.
Well, when the first one hits, it pushes him 10 feet, and then the second one pushes him into the ground. So, would
That's
that be
gonna-
falling damage as well?
That's gonna be some fall damage, yep.
So, damage. And damage.
And roll another
And
d6.
then-
I'll let you roll
oh.
the d6.
Is it a d6? Oh, for the
fall damage, yeah.
fall damage, and then a d4 for my totem. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that was 10, 16 is 26, and 5 is 31. So you run up the wall, and you unleash 2 Eldritch Blasts, and you blast it down, and then you hit it, and you blast it down again into the ground. And I'm going to rule from that it is prone, because that makes the most sense. 31. No, there we go. Where's prone? Prone. There we go. So that statue is prone. Alright. That it for your turn?
And then as my bonus action, I'm allowing Ignis to attack. And since he is prone, I believe that gives him advantage on a melee attack.
Ignis is attacking. We got to get him into the initiative. I'll let him.
He moves on my turn.
Oh, he moves on your turn?
I'm pretty sure.
Are you sure? No, it's a familiar. He rolls their own initiative. Familiar rolls their own initiative. Usually you just say you're not worried about Ignis, but if he's gonna be fighting, I want him to have his own initiative.
Oh, okay. Okay, that works. I was just reading to double check.
I'll let you go ahead and do that for this. Yeah, roll a 17 anyway, so you'd be able to gain a position. So.
I don't think that hits.
No, the flicker does not.
That's a lot
hit,
of 11s.
Unfortunately. Hold on, 17. There we go. All right,
And that would end my turn.
When you're up.
Alright, since it looks like this one is under control, bonus action, Blade Song. So that's going to increase. And I'm going to move and I'm going to, as I'm as I'm casting a spell on this one, I'm going to ask it, who do you serve?
Yeah, you're just gonna get silence.
Well, fabulous. I'm going to cast Shatter.
Is that a single
that
target or
is-
an area? I can't remember.
It's an area. It's a 10-foot 10-foot sphere. If I can on a point. So let me going to place it.
That is a 5-foot sphere.
Yeah, that's 5 foot.
No, it's not.
Yeah, 10-foot radius. That's 10-foot diameter.
Yeah, 10-foot radius should be able to hit both of
Oh,
those.
10-foot radius. Sorry, I thought it said.
10-foot radius
Okay.
should be able to hit both of those, shouldn't it? Or not?
We're gonna find out.
I can see. I don't think it will, because it'll be right in the middle.
It should be able to hit both of them.
And 20. If I center it, it's not going to get enough of them.
Yeah, it's got to get half,
But
at
if
least,
I center
at
it
least
around
half.
here, if the other one moves into it, well, it's not a lasting spell, so I'm just gonna center it here because I don't want to get into it.
Okay, con save.
And yeah, Constitution save, and if the creature's made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal, it has disadvantage.
And I crit on that one too. Oh, still beat it.
Yep. It takes half as much goodness.
Alright, that is 7 thunder damage. You notice the thunder damage, even though it was resistant to the shatter effect, the thunder damage seems to crack it a bit more than you expected.
Okay, good to know. Okay, moved, bonus spell. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay.
Could you zoom out on the YouTube screen so they can see the
Yes.
tops of where
Thank
one
you.
is? Yeah.
You're up, Leokron.
Alright, so this angel that's in front of me, he's still flying up in 15 in the air, right?
No, he is down on the ground prone.
Okay, sick. I'm going to jump on top of him, and I'm going to grapple him.
Oh. Okay.
I don't like that response.
I didn't expect it.
Oh. Suspicious.
Alright, athletics. There's all that noise. Athletics. He is prone on the ground, but he is still able to avoid your grapple.
Bitch. I mean, if it's prone, do I get advantage or no?
Not on a grapple, no.
Oh. Well, I have another attack, so can I try again?
Yeah. Alright, you got him grappled.
Hell yeah. So, is restraining him a different action, like another action? Or can I do that because I grapple him?
I would have you probably do another contested athletics versus athletics to see if you could restrain him.
Okay. Would that take another action?
It would take another attack.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just grappled with him, and that's my turn.
Okay. Kramkyl, you're up.
Okay, am I able to try and restrain him since Leokron's grappling him?
Yeah, if you wanna try and do a grapple check, if you succeed, I'll say it's restrained. What's the plan here? It's
Yikes.
fighting. It's
I don't
fighting.
think there is a plan. I don't know what they're doing.
Can I try again for my second attack?
Yes.
Seriously? Come on. Okay, well, that didn't work. That's my turn.
This is rigged. I got two 15s in a row. She got two 15s in
I got
two
two
11s in
11s.
a row. This is rigged.
Rigged.
Alright. Meat is up. Meat is going to sneak around Andor and chuck some stuff up at the angel statue.
I feel he would climb onto like Andor's shoulders.
I was thinking about that. Would he's small. I don't know if he'd be able to reach on Andor's shoulders. Maybe. If Andor's like 12 feet tall, Meat's like almost 3 feet tall. Yeah, probably reach. Okay, yeah. So Meat climbs up Andor. We're gonna do hand axe. As if it hits, we get advantage on the dagger hit. And that does hit for 4 slashing. And then the dagger attack, which also hits for 7 piercing. We're gonna roll again to see if we crit. We do not.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Are these hits looking like they're doing full damage like they should, or do they look like they're resisting?
They're taking decent chunks out of the stone on the statues.
Okay, that's good to know.
Meryl, you're up.
Bonus action, I'm gonna move the Moonbeam to there.
What type of damage does never mind, I can just look this up. I think. Oh, it's thunder damage. Sorry.
And I'm gonna throw my produced flame at it. That same one.
Okay. Roll. Yeah, that hits. What?
Okay.
2d8.
I
Oh,
think
you're
it really
level
well
5.
today.
You're level 5, that's why. 2d8.
Well, like, yeah, 2d8. Yeah. And that's my turn.
Alright. Ignis's turn. Where's Ignis going?
So, would Ignis attack on his turn? Using, because it uses my bonus action to have him attack. So would that attack that I had him do be technically now?
As a bonus action, you can command the familiar to take the attack action.
I mean, it didn't hit anyway, but I would assume that that would have been the attack for this turn.
I do not know. Let me check the spell, see what the spell says. Find familiar. I'm just going to say it happens on your bonus action because the spell doesn't say you use your bonus action to command it. It just, so I'll just say it can use its action on its turn. So if you want, like, if you want to have him do the charm thing.
Yeah, let's do that. So charisma saving throw DC uses mine now, so 17.
On the one that's prone?
Yes.
Did you say it was a charisma?
Correct.
Yeah, that's a fail. They have a charisma score of 1. So that is a -3.
Yeah. He is now charmed by Ignis and me as well, I believe. I don't know if Ignis moves away, if it still counts as charm to me. Not entirely sure.
Say that again? You don't know if what?
So, like, because he's charmed
Yeah.
to Ignis, and I believe we're within 10 feet, because he'd be kind of hovering there.
Yeah.
He'd be charmed by me as well.
Yes.
If Ignis moves away, is he still charmed by me?
No. It says while the flicker
Okay, so
is within 10 feet.
Okay. Then Ignis will stay.
Okay.
And that will end his turn.
Okay. So this one is prone, grappled, and charmed by Ignis. What is the... Can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, and then the effect on a success. Okay, so it's going to maneuver. Its speed is 0, so it can't stand up. It's going to try to use its sword to attack Leokron from the ground, and yeah, so that's going to be a disadvantage. 20 and 11. So that does not hit, and it's gonna try and break the charm with a -5. What's the DC? 17?
17.
Yeah, it's not. He's got a -5, so he's stuck. He's charmed by Ignis. And yeah, therefore has disadvantage, or just can't attack you as long as you're within 10 feet of Ignis.
Correct.
Alright. This one needs to do a con save or take damage from Moonbeam. Or is it Dex? It's a con or Dex?
Con.
Okay. 8, that's a fail. That's 13 radiant damage. Alright. And it's going to swoop down. Oh sure, now I can grab the Moonbeam. It's going to swoop down and try to hit Wynne with its longsword. With a 24, I believe that hits.
Oh. Yes, you believe correctly.
Yes. It's going to deal 9 slashing, and it's going to burn with radiance for a total of 16 damage.
That is half my life.
Oh, welcome to the club.
Ow. Oh, wait. Hold on. Nope.
This one is going to force Meryl to make a dexterity saving throw, bringing a sacred flame down on her.
Come on.
For 8 radiant damage.
And Constitution saved for the spell. Oh, that's a definite fail. Moonbeam gone.
Oh, I'm happy you remember that. And the other one over here is going to go after Andor with a longsword attack. 19. His AC is 19. For a total of 8 damage. Andor's up. Andor is going to swing his greatsword at that one twice. Missing both times. Oh gosh.
Oh.
Araneus, you're up.
I think I'm just gonna kind of do what I've been doing, because I don't know. That seems to work, but 10, 15. I'm gonna move here, and I'm on the ceiling still, and I'm going to. Oh wait, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, one more. And I'm gonna shoot down on this one. Try to slam it into the ground.
You
Okay.
need to be within 10 feet of Ignis, or...
That's only if I want it to be charmed by me as well.
Oh.
So he's still charmed by Ignis. Not that it really matters at the moment, but first one, second one.
That one flash pass, and the second one flash passed. The dice are not in your favor
16
today.
doesn't hit.
16 does not hit.
When... Sorry, I wasn't looking at the screen. If Wynne saw you approaching, she would have wanted you to stop. She would have called for you to stop when you got to, like, right here. Be like, don't come closer. Because now you're going to be in the range of a spell she wants to cast.
Isn't he on the ceiling?
I'm on the
Yeah.
ceiling. Does that
Oh, you're on the
matter?
ceiling?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm on the ceiling.
It could be. How high up are you?
20 feet.
Technically here it would be about 20 feet.
And the
Okay, you should be
angels,
okay.
the angels up 10.
Bonus action would be to have
Oh no, you're up.
Ignis.
You're up about 15 feet because you're not in the middle yet. You're about 15.
Well,
Okay.
the spell is going to be a 15-foot cube from me.
No, you're fine.
Couldn't you make it?
It would just
Here.
barely miss him.
I mean, I can move up a foot, but...
I mean, either way.
Oh wait, if the ceiling's 15 feet
Ignis
high.
is going to
Yeah.
flicker on that one down
Okay.
there. Yeah, dice are not liking me today.
You got advantage. He's prone. Oh, you rolled with
Oh,
advantage.
that's rolled
You rolled
with advantage.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, my bad.
If you hold shift when you click
Yeah.
it, it rolls advantage.
You're up, Wynne. I just always forget when I go to do it.
Alright, seeing Araneus there. I'm a little nervous. He's kind of close. I'm gonna move up 5 feet. And I guess I'll go ahead and just move up here. I'm not leaving their attack range, so they're not going to be able to get an AOO. And I'm going to cast Thunder Wave at 3rd level.
Oh, shit. That is Constitution, right?
And roll horribly. Yeah, it's a Constitution save of 15.
And I beat the save.
Ugh.
But it's gonna look pretty painful for it.
Yeah, and it doesn't get pushed away. That's what I was kind of hoping to do, was push it away. And there's a thunderous boom, audible 300 feet away. So people outside of the church could hear this boom and be like, what the?
Ivan covers his ears.
So if anybody wants to come running to our aid from hearing that...
Like maybe a tiefling that was nearby.
Move action. I don't have any bonus actions that I can do. This is just 3rd round, so... Oh, no, wait. Are we on round 7? No, we're on round 3.
No, this is round 3. I just forgot to change it.
Alright, so that's my turn.
Leokron, you're up.
Alright, so I'm currently grappling this angel. I would like to attempt to twist its neck all the way till it pops off.
Interesting.
Strength? Let's make that like a contested athletics check. Like a grapple check would be contested athletics.
And wouldn't you be like raging first, like super angry about it?
Hey, aren't you a barbarian?
I was gonna say, yeah, as a bonus action, like before I do that, I am going to rage.
So you would get advantage on the check.
Yes.
I only rolled an 8, so...
I think you have +6.
And +4.
Easy peasy.
Okay. Do me a favor and roll damage like, well, no, you don't roll damage for an unarmed strike, do you? Roll me a d6, add your strength modifier plus your rage modifier, or plus your rage bonus.
Okay.
To be clear, I would not let you do this to any random creature, but this thing's made of stone, so you went to twist its head and it broke off easily.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's going to kill it because it's decapitated, because it isn't,
Right.
Yeah.
But it would do damage.
I get a +3 to hits, so I just need to roll d6. Then it's +5. All right, so 11.
You said +5. That's 9.
Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got focused on the 6. Yeah, you're correct.
Didn't you say it was plus his strength modifier plus his rage?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that would be plus like 8 instead of.
What's your strength modifier is
No.
3, and his rage bonus is 2.
Oh. Proficiency. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. All right. So you got him on the ground. You're grappling him. You grab his head and you twist it, and it pops off, and it's just staring at you. And the body is still struggling.
Oh God! What the fuck?
What are you doing for your second attack?
Yeah.
I throw the head across the room.
You throw the head across the room.
At
Yeah,
one of the other angels.
About where do you throw it?
Just the middle of the room.
Okay.
It rolls at Ivan's feet.
Examine that.
Pretty much.
And then for the last one, I think I might as well keep at it and try and snap off an arm.
You're gonna try and snap off an arm.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll contested athletics. Beat an 18.
Yay.
You snap off one of its arms.
The one holding the sword.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the one
yeah.
holding the sword. Of course, the one holding the sword.
Why not?
All right, roll a d6, add your strength and your rage. Ooh,
7.
chipping away. All right, that's bonus and action. I'm guessing you're not moving. Kramkyl, you're up.
Okay. Kramkyl's gonna look a little concerned just seeing the head and arm fly across the room. The statue that's next to Wynne, it had like visible cracks in the stone from the thunder wave, right?
Yeah.
I want. I want to cast Ensnaring Strike as a bonus action and then try to shoot an arrow in one of the visible cracks to see if I would hit that and then it would be able to ensnare it.
All right, that's a called shot. To actually get it exactly as you want, you're gonna have to crit.
I'll try it even though it's not likely. I'm gonna try the second attack.
But that still hits. The 24 still hits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You just don't get it in the crack like you were trying.
Okay. Does a 15 hit or no?
15 does not hit.
Okay. Five damage.
9 total. And what does Ensnaring Strike do?
Next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack, vines appear at the point of impact, and target must succeed on a strength save or be restrained until the spell ends, and it's concentration up to a minute.
Well, that was a failure.
Nice.
Would that cause it to plummet to the ground?
Rules as written, I don't think so, but rules as what makes sense, I think it should. Oh, it takes piercing damage from the ensnaring strike?
Yep.
Okay, so that's total of... And then it's going to plummet 10 feet for... You want to roll the fall damage, d6?
Yeah.
Prone and... restrained. Oh. Oh, so close. Okay. The this one has lost the majority, not the majority, but a lot of the stone has broken away from that one, and when it plummets down, the wings break off.
Nice.
Meat is up. Meat is gonna continue to hack away at that one over there. Hand axe first. Miss. Dagger hit for 6 piercing. Meryl, you're up.
I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna cast Enlarge, Reduce on Andor.
There isn't room for that.
He fits the room. Rules is written. He fits the available space.
Oh, he does?
Yeah. If there's not enough room, they fit the available space.
Oh. Okay. So...
His weapon also grows and gets a plus 1d4 damage.
I'm so upset Josh isn't here for this.
Yeah.
Andor grows to huge size and grows to about 20 feet tall, hunched over a little bit because the ceiling above him is only about 15 feet. Meat holds on for dear life, and in the process, that angel statue gets bumped out of the way. Oh gosh. I think that's a good place to call it for the night. It's almost 8:30. Yeah, Josh is going to be really excited about that. Alright.
And bonus action, I cast Produce Flame.
Bonus action, cast Reduce Flame. I'm going to type that in here. Produce Flame. Meryl, Produce Flame, so we don't forget. Anything else I need to type in here so we don't forget? Gray circle is angel statue head. Bottom right, angel statue head.
Wait, where's its arm at?
I don't know. Where'd you throw the arm, Leokron?
It's
Maybe
like
use it as a
laying
weapon.
around where me and the statue are.
Oh, it's just laying around there? Okay.
Like
Yeah.
here.
Alrighty. Alright, So we'll pick up with Ignis's turn next week. And I'm getting closer and closer to pulling the trigger on my new campaign. So I'll probably start a new... Well, I'm going to have all the same players. I might as well just use the He Has Risen chat. Yeah, if everybody in here wants to play the new campaign, I'll just use that chat. So yeah, I'll talk to y'all about it over the next couple weeks. See if maybe we'll get that started, and then we'll go back to an every other week thing with these campaigns.
Sweet.
Fuckers.
Word.
All right. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for playing. Do the YouTube stuff, like, share, blah blah blah. Everybody say their goodbyes. We'll get out of here.
Good night.
Good night.
Remember to hug your loved ones.
There, goodbyes, and we'll get out of here.
Have a good night.